Winston Peters is with us. A very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Will you be standing?
Yes.
Where?
Well, it's a long way out about those sorts of things, but standing, most definitely. I mean, one can't rest these days with the way things are going, so we intend to do something about it.
Okay. Most remarkable thing I found in your speech yesterday is your claim that no one in Labor told you anything about the marification of the law, the decision-making, all the stuff that's going on in this country. You honestly telling me you sat there for 3 years and not once did Nania or Kelvin or any of those guys utter anything about what is unfolding in this country right now?
Look, the Prime Minister denied it, but Willie Jackson, as you know, let things out of the bag when he said, if we had told him, we'd have told the country. That's the truth of it.
So not a word, not a skirrick, not a hint, no nothing.
Well, they knew not to try it on in that context, and so Hey Puapua was ordered and came to the Minister Mahuta, and the Prime Minister said he didn't know about it, and I said post-election, well, if you didn't know about it, the Mahuta headed from you, she should be sacked, and if you're not sacking her, then you did know.
Actually, on that, shouldn't Nania Mahuta be sacked anyway for being useless as a foreign minister?
Well, there are wider things now that are of grave concern, and I don't want to, because foreign affairs has always been regarded as, when we go offshore, we should be apolitical. And that's sad that how things have been let go and how the motivation and the drive and the intensity of our concerns has been let slide. But on a domestic level, there's too many things going wrong with Mahuta, and you know, with respect to the family connections, there are too many questions now about certain contracts.
Do you think that's a scandal?
Well, look, if anyone else that had done it, say Winston Peters had done it, we'd be all over the headlines day in, day out. We went all through the headlines about the serious fraud office. We smashed them twice, and we still weren't forgiven by the public.
Do you know Gannon Ormsby by perchance?
I can't say I do in that context. I think we will have met, but in that respect, no, I cannot say that I know this person. No.
I just find it fascinating that he appears to be the only person in the country who has the ability to organise a meeting, and every government department goes to him.
That's the trouble. You see, things just go mad. I saw a contract for a high-placed job for a cancer specialist, and this contract was loaded with treaty white-only reference. No way could that specialist in cancer, the treatment which every ethnic group needs in this country when someone is ill, even fill out the form. This person talked to me about it, and I said, look, this would require you to go and do a 2-year sociological course at university so you can answer the paper. And then, of course, they're cancering Shakespeare. This country is going mad.
They are. A couple of quick things that you might have already thought about. Part of what your vote is about is the disgruntled vote. People are angry. The disgruntled vote, if you look at the latest polls, is spread on 1% bases to a variety of different parties, maybe 5 or 6 of them. Is that a problem? And if it is, how do you get it back?
Well, it's not really a problem. In fact, it's quite exciting. Mike, I don't want to teach people politics 101, but if there's a spread of about 10% of that sort of disgruntled vote and going nowhere, then, of course, they've got a chance to line up at the one place where there is a chance of them seriously getting some say in New Zealand politics. And that's why we're hitting the road and now listening to her. That's why we're packing the halls and we're going to go on doing it, because we're not getting a fair go from the mainstream media, as everyone knows. But if you go out and talk...
What are you talking about? This is the biggest show in the country. By so far, it doesn't matter. Listen, you're having the time of your life here.
Yeah, but this is the first time I've been on your show since I can't remember.
It's the first time you said anything.
You are joking. I've said a lot of things. But I tell you, the good news is, if you have me on, then your listeners on the gridlock driving up the motorways in Auckland, all created by some mindless policies of the past, will have a chance to see a way into the future.
Okay. Do you want to have a bet? Given you didn't pay me on the bet last time, do you want another bet?
I've got an envelope with an interest thing in it as well. I pay my bets.
Oh, do you?
Don't you worry about it, yes.
Oh, well, when are you paying? I've just been waiting for 3 years.
Yes, but it's got an interest component on, and the interest component builds into the inflation rate, which you said was 7.3, maybe 6.4 tomorrow. Well, that is almost 14% over 2 years. That's the worst thing about what's going on.
Oh, so you owe me $100 plus inflation?
Oh, yes, no doubt about it. Yes.
Oh, good. Do you want another bet?
Yes, Mike, I'll double or quits.
I'm going double or quits with you. I don't think you'll get 5%.
Righto, Mike, you're on.
Done deal. He'll be back again. Winston Peters. It is 17 away from 8.